Well, it's not a new world. However, it's something new. So, what's up, guys? My name is SizzleRJ / the one and only Richard Unicorn Caller. You know me, the legend, the myth, the man, the legend. So, I haven't been playing Wiz lately. There hasn't really been anything for me to do. I don't want to play the Decathlon because the Decathlon is utterly broken. By utterly broken, there's a lot of either loopholes in order to get higher in the leaderboards, or people have more time on their hands. So, on the competitive aspect, it's kind of like a strength of endurance to see who has the more time, and to see who can put more time in the Decathlon. Now, Wizard101 lately has been going over a lot of issues recently, login issues, a lot of maintenances. I'm talking about a lot of maintenances. And the Decathlon is actually kind of broken. So, these daily logins that you usually get, the daily logins don't work. It's been like 3 days, and they don't work. So that's one issue I think a lot of people are having, so they don't really get the 4 credit rewards or the 1 point rewards. These daily logins are not working. Now this one says 20 per day. Again, you use treasure cards. If you use 20 treasure cards per day, you'll get a training point, or not training point, you'll get a point. But again, the daily logins are not working. I checked in the Decathlon, and I was looking for some crafting recipes. If you guys don't know, we actually have some crown items that are back, sort of back. So, if we go to the crown shop, and we have to see if it loads. Usually it doesn't like to load. But, if we go to gameplay, everything, the Cons dance game and the Gallop emote are available in the crown shop. The Gallop emote is going to go for 3,500, and the Cons dance game is going to be at 2,500. Now, here is when it gets tricky. You're probably wondering, where's the other dance emote? Where's the Elaine? Well, right now, that's in the crown rewards, alright? So, it's not available in the crown shop, it's in the crown rewards. There's also something else that is also new in the crown rewards, and it's called this dance floor. It's called the dance floor. It looks pretty cool. Here's the basic tier list. At 205 tiers, you get a Imperia dance hall theme. And then at 2,045, you get a Dancing Apollo and Groovin' Alfoy. You get those little AI type of house guests, and you can put those in your house. Then at 3,265 crowns, you will get the Alfoy Hoid pack, and then you get 2 of them, basically. You get 2 of the packs. Then at 8,182 crowns, you can get the Bubble Music Player. And then at 10,227 crowns, you will get the dance floor type of house decoration. Then at 20,455 crowns, you will get the Elaine dance emote. Which is funny because from tier 5 to tier 6, it just boosted up like 10 grand. So it's like, okay, that's 10,000 more crowns I gotta spend in order to get the dance emote Elaine. Now, at the moment, they have said that they are sprinkling in updates, meaning that they're not gonna start releasing updates entirely. We're still missing a lot of stuff like the treasure cards vault and the crafting recipe for the Cons dance game, because they said that it was craftable, I believe. They did say you could craft it, but whatever, it's all good. Yeah, I won't be getting any of this stuff. I don't have crowns, obviously, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Going back to the whole login issue thing, a lot of players have been getting a lot of like login issues. You probably noticed that at the first attempt of typing in your password, you usually see something that says unable to connect to Wizard101 or Wizard101 is down. That's because they've been doing a lot of high maintenances, and I think the servers are gaining a lot of strain because of the Decathlon and the spring update in general. I'm not sure how good the idea is to sprinkle in the updates, because from my point of view, it looks like the game is really suffering a lot. Like, there's a lot of updates, there's a lot of, like, dance emotes being put in, and you got the crown awards now also going in with the decathlon. So you have all this stuff happening on the Wizard101, and I feel like it's straining the server a lot. Like, it's putting a lot of stress on the server. But we'll have to see what happens next. But that's pretty much it. If you want the Elaine dance emote, again, that's in the crown awards. You only got 3 days left in 12 hours. Obviously, the Elaine dance emote will be available sold separately in the crown shop, or at least I really hope so. If they don't, that's kind of a greedy way to get more crowns. But yeah, it was in test route. I'm sure they'll do it fine. Now, going back on the treasure cards vault, there hasn't been any word on the treasure cards vault. The only thing we do know is that there was a bug in it from test route, and they are still fixing it until it is patched and released. So once the bug that is with the treasure card vault is fixed, or whatever it is, then they can release it. Now, that's what I heard on Twitter. I don't know if that's completely true. I don't know if the treasure card vault is completely scrapped, because we haven't gotten any word of it. It wasn't in the producer letter. They barely briefly mentioned it in the producer letter, and it did sound like that. It did sound like that they didn't want the treasure card vault. So I don't know if we're gonna get the treasure card vault, boys, but I'm just gonna have to wait and see, because we got the Cons dance minigame and we got the dance emotes. Now all we need is the treasure card vault and the teleportation effects. Like I said, we still don't have the teleportation effects. So there's some stuff missing. It's kind of wrapping up. I would have to say that the first decathlon was a no-go. As you can see, the community hasn't even made it to better loot still after 3 days. And we only got 3 days left, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure if that's going to happen for every decathlon, but yeah, it's still at better loot. I don't know if the progress bar isn't working. Maybe the progress bar isn't working, or King Isol can do some sly dog thing, and you know, they can just fill it up and be like, "Hey guys, you guys did it!" Be like, "Yeah." They can always fill it up for us, because apparently it's not filling up at all. So either we're not doing it, like I myself am not doing it, or it's not that many people actually doing the decathlon. I've been actually helping people in Team Up, because I have a video on the way soon of me helping my 2000th team. If you guys don't know, you go to Blaze. What was his name? He's in Old Town. If you go to Old Town, there's some guy named Blaze over there. And basically, he has a whatchamacallit. He gives you some team-up challenges and stuff like that. And so far, I have helped 2,000 teams. And so I get the team champion. And I wasn't in Wizard City doing it like that. I was actually doing some Darkmoor runs, some Storm Titan runs, and Imperia. I usually like to help people in harder dungeons and more challenging, instead of just spamming a Tempest in Wizard City and just getting the team up point for that. But yeah, I helped out 2,000 teams. That video will be posted. And otherwise, let me know what you guys think about the updates. I don't know. Hopefully the oh god, I am sorry. Hopefully the servers can fix. I mean, hopefully they can fix, but overall, I guess I'll just be helping out teammates and team up again. And that's pretty much it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you guys later, and peace out. And as I am making this video, we got breaking news. Apparently you can make the Cons crafting game. All you have to do is go to the Nimbus Citadel outside of the Nimbus. Basically, this is all in Imperia. So go to Imperia, go to the Nimbus Citadel, go to Recipe Shop, and Cons Dance Game will be right here. The ingredients you will need is a little bit of Extraordinary, a little bit of Perfect Period, then Pristine Vial, some Sunstone, some Amber, some Flying Squid Ink, some Rattler Table or whatever, Raider Table, and a Carousel. So, I'm gonna craft this. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.